Okay guys, so what I'm doing here is I recently realized that my STO sub is active because I bought the 12-month at release. So I jumped in there since we have a couple of guildies playing it, just to double check how things are going. And yeah, I mean it looks kind of cool. They did a lot of work in it. It definitely looks like there was tons of work done. So it's definitely better than it was. You know, even that galactic map doesn't look as silly and cartoonish. I see they changed the way the grid looks and they added some special effects when it looks a lot better. Okay, I'm gonna log in with my main. The sole purpose of making this particular movie is for me to show you guys what the ship interiors look like, since they added a lot of stuff for the interiors which I wasn't aware of. One of my buddies here in Gunbud Guild made me aware of all the new stuff. Like I'm just showing you, that's the ship I have. Like the diplomacy missions, they added diplomacy missions. They should have done that a long time ago. You know, I always kind of liked how they did the ships. I mean, it's a fairly simple thing to do, really. They did an okay job on it, you know. Now, I gotta figure out... this is my tribbles are multiplying, taking up all the space. I don't even, you know, like it should... I'm just clicking on stuff here. This is showing me different badges and stuff that I have, but I don't even know what their value is. Let's see if I can figure out how to get into the interior of the ship. Okay, so I found this button that says visit the bridge. So let's go and see what the inside of the starship looks like. When I played at release, there was nothing there but bridges, which was obviously bullshit. So under the pressure from players, they did apparently, or so I was told, implement different parts of the ship, different rooms in the ship, such as engineering and so on and so forth. Okay, so this is my ship. This is my main character here, and what you see at all the consoles here are my team members, or the ones that just say whatever officer. They're just generic, but like that's my chick. She's in my team. She's in my team. There we go. And her. Pretty cool little room. So, what is that? Oh, there you go, she's in my team too. Now, I'm not exactly sure how it works, so I'm just gonna... Oh wow, yeah. There we go. This is... I don't know how to find out what room this is. This looks like the captain's room, and you have you have a little aquarium in here. A window you can look out from. Mission logs you can access. Okay, let's see what other rooms we have. There is... It's like a... This whole bridge is like a middle of an X intersection, you know? With each ends of the X, I'm assuming, being a different room. And this doesn't seem to be letting me in. So... Let's see... About this here. Oh, there you go. Turbo lift to crew deck, engineering. Okay, so this is crew deck and engineering. Let's go to engineering. So it's all heavily instanced stuff. Well, this guy looks kind of weird. I wonder if these doors open. No. Okay. So it almost looks like they did implement them, however, these are by no means fully functional spaces. Or what I would consider fully ooh, engineering lab. Okay, nifty, nifty. This really looks like just the beginning of what, you know, could have been, or should be. What else do we have here? If these all open, that would be a pretty big. Oh, so they just sort of walk from one end to another, bounce off the doors. Well, that's, you know what, it's very neat, but it does feel like a fairly quickly put together thing. Transporter room. See, I can't even target or talk to the NPC. It's cool that we have this. It would be cooler if these guys would actually start talking to the NPC and go and transport somewhere. Let's see if that's gonna be the case. Okay, that's cool. Somebody actually thought of that. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to know which door is open and which don't. Does this open to me too? It's also blue on the top. You would figure that. Okay, this looks a lot cooler than the other stuff. This is sort of the engineering space that I'm used to from the shows and stuff. We can go up there. Oh, we'll go up, but I'm assuming there's nothing there. Actually, isn't this the same space that's in the starting tutorial thingamajiggy, where you fight the Borg? Oh. I wonder. Does this work? No. I'm not sure how they expect me to know which doors I can go into or not. Maybe they expect you to just, you know, look around. I don't know. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter since none of this really does anything. As far as I know, you can actually place some of your rewards or achievements or whatnots, I think, in the player or the crew's social space. So this should be the elevator, okay. Crew deck. I'm not sure how placing those rewards or statues, whatever, works, but well, next generations all the way. Okay, they have some aliens. Hopefully these guys are all randomly generated, so it doesn't repeat, although that little guy looks the same like the one we saw before. Sick bay is here. What's in here? I don't know, that's another... What's this? Lounge. See, this would be a kind of cool place to have a guild meeting, I think. The sky is a little disappointing because nothing seems to happen. It's very static, you know, and it's why are the stars so dense? It feels like they're too dense. Looks a little fake. Well, it looks a little too fake. There you go. You know, it's so static. It doesn't feel like you're at the edge of anything right now. It feels like you're at a wall. So that's, and this once again, other than this wall in the middle, looks like the same space that you go through in the tutorial, other than some different plants, different colorations and stuff. And this will be the door that you would go into. Okay, I'm back at the... So, I didn't see anything pop up menu-wise that would allow me to, you know, put any accolades down in the social space there. I'll have to investigate that. This whole idea of coming up to doors just to see if they open is stupid. I mean, unless this is 6 there. And none of these guys you can talk to, none of the NPCs you can click on, which is a little weird. I can't sit on the chair. I mean, having this is okay. I mean, no, it's not okay. So having this is really great. But having it and having it done in a half-assed fashion, not so cool. Bridge invitations, turbo. Also, this. That's the turbo lift. Is that a circle? I can go in here. I'm just looking at the minimap right now to see if I can figure out where's Captain's quarters. Oh, okay, see, so that's a long corridor in the middle there. Okay, Captain's quarters, that's kinda cool. Hopefully there's a better way to get to them than running a... that sky's so disappointing. Why is it so staticky? That's, I mean, as much as I appreciate the fact that Cryptic guys are Star Trek fans, or so Jack Emmert would have me believe, I just... Why is it done in such a half-assed fashion? It bugs me. It's like everything is kinda here, but it's not really done to the level that we expect these days from MMOs. Plant is kinda awesome, but it feels like more like a statue. And none of these things have any movement. None of them, I don't know, like it's just kinda, I don't know, low polygon kinda approach to some of this stuff that reminds me of Blizzard. Okay, we saw that. Just for the hell of it, let's put this guy up. It's a drone. Support drone 3. And that thing is supposed to fly after me. So let's go on this way, since I don't have anything uncovered here. I'm just curious if I'm gonna come up to any doors that open up. Oh no, I'm not, am I? These guys keep turning around at this door. So that's at the end. And that'll be the other end. And Then you have the elevator. Am I getting this right? I don't know why I was scanning it, I just figured I would. You can run, where am I? There you go. It would be kinda weird if you could get from here to here by an elevator. Since they're on the same map, you know, that would be kinda awkward. Yeah, it is kinda awkward, okay. That's about it. There is the Star Trek Online bridges or ship interiors. Lots of stuff here, but nothing you can interact with. So I wonder if Cryptic is thinking, why isn't why isn't everybody getting too excited about this stuff? It's so awesome. Everybody wanted bridges. Why don't we have gazillion people coming back to play the game? Well, you know, you can only expect results directly proportional to your efforts. And this, I don't even know where the freaking... I'm guessing that little dot is elevator. It's being indies, it is obvious to me that this is not something they wanted to do or planned to do, and only because of the huge outcry of the community did they put this feature in, and it shows. It really does show. Bridge, what's bridge invitations? Oh, this is where you can invite other people to your bridge. Let's go back to the top. Oh well, you know, that's life. So that's the two front ones, side one. Now if I go into this one here, would that allow me to access a different crew deck engineering? No, same thing, which is okay. That's not horrible. But either way, you know, a little underwhelming, a little disappointing that it's purely social space in a game that's not a purely social game. This would be perfectly acceptable in what's that game? There's like a Second Life like sci-fi game. I forgot what it's called. Planet Calypso or something. So that would be okay for a game like that. They like, you know, completely useless shit that doesn't have any use. But for your, you know, AAA MMO, or at least that's what Cryptic claims this is. Yeah, could be a lot better. Could be a lot better. So I'm gonna let this go. And what I'll do is I'm gonna do some PvP. I'm just trying to do a close-up of this officer. Not gonna happen. The chair, back of the chair comes into the line of sight. Yeah, and it jumps right to the front of it. And maybe I'll frap a mission or some combat or something again. I'll be playing STO most likely until 25th, when Rift Beta begins again. And then I'll jump into Rift. Let's see, I'm trying to be all fancy. Do I emote for you guys? There you go. Supposedly somewhere in there I have exclusive modes, but I don't know what they would be. That's another disappointing thing to me about the emotes in SDO. There is no voiceover that goes with it. It's kinda anticlimactic, if you will. Okay guys, I'll see you later.